I have not.
What would it be like to play for a coach like Pete Carroll with that history of defensive backs?
It would be a blessing, man. I'm just waiting for opportunity no matter where I go, just to play the game I love at a very high level.
What do you think you improved on most in your last year at Ohio State? Have you met with the Bears yet?
I have not met with the Bears. I just matured a lot, continued to develop my game, and I feel like I evolved at another level, and I just got a lot more to prove, a lot more to keep working on.
What does it mean for you to have some key pieces of the Ohio State defense return this season? What are those conversations like leading up to the year?
Just understanding what we want as a team, getting together with my brothers, understanding that we didn't have any hardware, so, we wanted to do something for each other, for our head coach, and for the state of Ohio, and we got it done.
What's it mean to have so many of those guys here this week with you?
Say it again?
What's it mean to have so many of those guys here this week?
Oh, man, it's awesome, man. It's just full circle. I came in with those guys. We're here now just chasing our dreams and just trying to take it day by day.
You grew up in Phoenix. How cool is it to kind of see ASU have success this year? You almost played them in the CFP, but just being from there, just how cool was it just to the valley kind of acclimated like that?
Yeah, man, it's awesome. It's great for the city. Really happy for their team, their head coach. My head coach, Jason Mons from Saguaro, he was there too. Just happy for them, and good luck to them and the best of luck to them going forward.
Denzel, have you had a chance to meet with the Cowboys, or is there a plan to meet with them?
I had not met with the Cowboys.
If you do get a chance to play for the Cowboys, what would it mean to you to be on a defense that also features ball hawks? Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland, Michael Parsons up front. What would that mean for you?
I'll be great, man. It'll be a blessing. I'm a sponge. Just continue to get information, continue to just add it to my game, add little areas of that to my game, and that'll be cool.
Would there be a little bit of added practice fun with Michael at Penn State, Ohio State?
Yeah, I guess so. You can say that.
Denzel, you've had a lot of good defensive backs come through Ohio State. Which guys have kind of helped you in your development during your time there, as well as other guys that you need to look up to?
It's kind of tough because I kind of came in. Had Cam Brown, 7 banks in front of me. I was able to get some things from them and stuff like that. I'll say those two.
Would you say you're more comfortable more in press man coverage or more off?
Press man.
Press man?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, obviously you just mentioned campus at my brother when you got there, do you feel like the room is in a better place when you're moving it than it was when you got there?
Yeah, definitely. Me, Coach Walt, the other DBs, we did a great job, bringing BIA back for like 2-3 years now. And, it's in a great place. It's in great hands with Coach Walt, and can't wait to see them boys play.
Have you met with the Buccaneers this week?
No, I have not.
What did you see from Aaron in his first year makes you think that he can play at a pretty high level?
He can play at a high level. Just got to continue to keep developing, continue to just work on his confidence, and continue to just keep producing on the field and making sure that he prepares at a high level. And, he gets under the wing of Jermaine and Davison and just continue to elevate his game.
I know he had just gotten there, but what, in the short time you got to be around him, what were your early impressions of Devin?
Devin Sanchez, solid player. Only got to saw him 2 practices really. He just fresh out of high school, so really looking forward to seeing him play. Heard a lot of good things about him, so excited to watch.
From your perspective as a guy who's getting, what do you think it takes for a freshman quarterback to push for
Got to find a way to separate yourself. Whatever it is, could be watching film, getting extra work in, and just having that confidence, knowing that you're that guy. And yeah.
During your career, who was the toughest receiver you had to go up against in practice?
In practice, Marvin Harrison.
Denzel, what would you say is your most defining trait compared to a lot of great corners in this class? When people turn on the tape or turn on the tape with Denzel Burke, what's the defining trait for you?
I feel like I could play all areas of the game. I could play inside, I could play outside, I could play off. I could fit in any type of scheme. I'm physical, great run support, and I watch a lot of film.
Have you spoken to the Steelers in this process?
I have not spoken with the Steelers.
Denzel, you back to win a national championship, but also to improve your draft stock. Do you think you did? How do you think you got better?
Just continue to just mature as a corner. I grew a lot in terms of just learning the game from the mental side of things, anticipating things, and playing fast.
Denzel, you kind of went through it last year. What kind of guy like Davison benefit from coming back for another year? Like, what can he do that maybe you went through last year?
I would say just continue to just keep working on his man press technique, continue to keep evolving as a corner, and just continue to have that confidence that you have and understand that you are that guy, and just continue to play the game at a very high level. And
So, how do you see Will Howard evolve throughout the season? Maybe what's the most challenging part about facing him in practice?
Just him being a leader, him being vocal, his decision making, and just leading that offense, man. And you know, he's done a great job. You know, we won a national championship with him, so kudos to him.
Either Ohio State or player that played against in college, who had the most things on the offensive side of the ball?
I'll say either Chris Olave or JJ. Yeah.
Denzel, when you said man air bust, you were the one who set everyone was thinking.
Yeah.
The fact that you did, you guys lived up to it, what does that mean to you?
It means everything to me. You know, we just stood on everything we talked about. We went through the fire, came out of it, and we went on one hell of a run.
There were times when, like, maybe externally, not internally. Was there any internal?
Oh, not at all. You know, we the Buckeyes, so you know how it go.
Do you think there's one game from your tape that you put on college that you think is the best example of what you can do as an NFL player?
There's a lot of games, really. To the national championship, Team of North game last year, Maryland 23, Nebraska from this year. Really a lot of games. So
in like 5 years, 10 years, when you're looking back on the run you guys went on, is there going to be like a moment or play that stands out the most that you were part of?
Man, I wouldn't really say play. I would just say hosting that national championship trophy at the end of the day. No better feeling than that, and you know, we'll remember forever in Ohio. So it's awesome.
Whether it's physical or mental, what part of your game has become up and succeed at the next level?
Really, just from the head down, understanding that, you know, as you continue to get older, your body starts to wear down. So just playing the game from a mental side of things and understanding that you just got to continue to keep preparing yourself, playing at a high level, always be available, and consistency.
What have you learned about sort of the management of just the ups and downs of a season? You have a bad game, but then you come out and you rattle off a bunch of good ones in a row, sort of like you did this year. So just what did you kind of learn about that as you get ready for the NFL?
Yeah, man, you know, it's part of the game, especially me playing corner. You know, not everything's going to be perfect, but, you know, even though you try to make everything perfect, just a matter of just continue to just next play mentality and continue to keep pushing forward.
Denzel, what are your expectations for Jermaine?
Oh, dog. I expect a lot out of him. He going to go crazy. Mark my words.
How important was it for you to leave that room in a good spot?
It was very important. Just leave the room, you know, the blueprint that Coach Wall gave me, you know, the blueprint that I came in as a freshman, and just being a 4-year starter, being the number one guy for 4 years, and understanding that, you know, it's BIA, there's a standard, and you guys got to continue to outlive that standard.
Do you know the list of other 4-year starters that are on the
No, I don't think so.
Denzel, what about Coach Wall prepares you to be
Just him being in the league for 12 years, you know, him giving me the blueprint of, you know, what it takes to be a guy that's in the league that's always accountable, that's always consistent, just sustainability, and how to play the game the right way, and how to move in this business.
You mentioned 4-year starter, all those games, you've seen a lot of ball. How's that going to translate to the NFL and help you your rookie season in particular?
Really just being comfortable and confidence. That's all that matters for real. Just being confident in yourself, being confident in the scheme that you're in, how you play your role in the scheme, how other people are playing the role in the scheme, and just playing at a very high level and just believing in yourself always.
Did you meet with the Bills?
Yes, I did.
Formally?
Yeah.
How'd that go? Meet with Sean McDermott and his staff?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It went well, man. It was a great meeting. Watched some ball, talked a little bit, and really happy the Bills have me as a former.
Denzel, when people ask you about the first Oregon game, what do you say?
That game was an anomaly. Just wasn't my day, but that wasn't who I am, and just had to keep pushing.
How did you, now that it's in the rear view, like how did you process all of that? Because like we've watched you for 4 years, like we knew that that's not Denzel.
Yeah.
You knew that was. Like, how did you process that? How long did it take you to finally be like, okay, like I'm back up, I'm fine?
The next week, really. That Tuesday practice, on to Nebraska. So that's what it was. Got to charge it to the game, and just continue to keep building on my craft, man, and just hone in on the people around me. And that's it. No, draft stock not really a big thing to me, man. I love the game so much, man. I just want to continue to keep playing the ball, playing football at a very high level, and have a 10, 12-year football career.
How important was it though for you to get on the field against that team again, to be able to be like, hey, like that wasn't me. Like this is who I am. That's not who I am.
It really wasn't about revenge for me. It was really just about the team aspect and understanding that we got the national championship right in front of us. So just a matter of just continuing to keep playing and just be yourself. That's what it was.
Denzel, that team meeting, what does it say about Ryan Day that he sat there and he let you guys express your thoughts on the way things are going?
Oh, that was awesome. Probably one of the best things that ever happened at Ohio State. I feel like a lot of teams really do that. Really trying to get on the same page as everybody else, and everybody hash out their feelings, their emotions, and come together at the end.
What did you get out of it?
Just the camaraderie, the love that we have for each other, that everyone cared, and that's what was really important. And glad that happened.
Along those lines, we've heard so much about the behind-the-scenes stuff after that game. Do you guys feel like you kind of needed that loss in that moment in order to sort of propel yourselves to the national championship?
Oh, definitely. A lot of things that we weren't doing, a lot of things that we needed to do. So just having that meeting, having that loss, even though we don't want that loss, but national champs now, so that's what matters.
Denzel, I think it was during bowl season, Max Clare came in at tight end as a transfer.
Is that Purdue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think of him? You're a really honest guy. Like, what were your thoughts on him as he was running routes through you as a secondary?
It was cool. I don't really guard like that, but
yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, Lathan was guarding him, and he wasn't making too many plays, but Lathan, he was doing his thing, and but he was giving us great looks and great addition to our team.
So, what did you think of Lincoln and Julian and their progression over there this year? Overall thoughts on what they might bring after Ohio State's next round?
I think Julian that guy, to be honest with you. So, and Lincoln's pretty good too. So, I'm great. I'm ready to see this little matchup they're gonna have. But Julian is a great player, great zip on the ball, great pocket presence. He's gonna have a good career.
How did you know that Julian could be that guy?
I mean, a couple practices in when he first got here, just the way he's throwing the ball, how he's to himself, how he's he's all about ball. I could just tell. Yeah.
Did his arm remind you of anybody else?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. He has a good arm, but I don't want to put nothing on him right now. But he's gonna be a great player.
Describe his personality. What kind of leader is he?
Not really vocal yet, but as he continues to be in the building more, be around the guys more, get more experience, I feel like he'll start being more vocal, and I feel like that's one of the things he could work on because he's really quiet.
How excited are you just to see him play 4 years of college football?
Yeah, man. JJ, man, he's a great player. He's blessed, and if he continues to keep going at this level, he could probably be one of the best to come through college.
What were some of the other guys you went up against in practice last year? That receiver room, what did you bring for guys this year?
Carnell Tate and Mylan Graham.
Yeah, Mylan, never played, but every time we talk to you guys, his name seemed to come up.
Yeah.
I guess it shows how hard it is to get on the field in that receiver room. But what do you think he can be? Because he seems like a guy who you guys just keep bringing up.
Yeah, he could be a great player. Me and him be going at it a little bit in practice, but that's just me out of love, just trying to continue to get him better. And he's quick, good hands, good catch radius, good releases. Really excited for him in his future.
Denzel, with NIL being such a big part of the college landscape, how did that kind of affect blocking, if in any way?
Really depends on what type of guy you are. For me, money don't really move me. It's all about the love of the game. But a lot of the guys, I feel like, with all this money that's coming in, don't lose your passion, don't lose your love for the game, and go to a culture that's gonna, build you and mold you and grow you into a man. And, the money's gonna come.
So, were there any instances of which you can recall where people were more important about the bag than they were what they could get on the field and play like?
Yeah, definitely, but I ain't gonna, put them out like that.
Sal, what do you feel like I'm a big the biggest face just by coming back for that senior year at Ohio State?
What it takes to win a championship. That's probably the biggest one.
Have you met with the Patriots at all?
No, I didn't.
Do you have any familiarity with Mike Vrabel, another Ohio State guy?
Vrabel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some familiarity with him, but never really met formally.
outside of Jeremiah, who's the guy, a freshman this past year, do you feel good about making the league in 3 years?
Freshman? I don't know. I don't know.
Jeremiah's a safe bet, though?
Huh?
Jeremiah's a safe bet, though, right?
Yeah, for sure. He's a lot. He's a lot.
When did you realize that he was going to be that guy?
When he got in the building.
When you look back at your career, the ups and downs, 4-year start, national championship, how do you kind of sum it up?
I feel like I had a great career, a lot of ups and downs. Once again, you got charged to the game, but I've been the number one guy as soon as I walked in the building for 4 years straight. Never had a guy, only had one guy over 100 yards on me my whole career. And, I feel like I'm a pristine corner, and I'm just continuing to keep evolving on my game and, hoping to have a long NFL career. No. I had a phone interview with them, though.
Are teams talking to you about Nick at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Denzel, is there a guy on defense that we're not talking about right now that you think in a year is going to be a big topic of conversation?
Like Kidden McDonald, Arvell Reese. I feel like CJ Hicks, he's going to be on the rise. I feel like this is his year. Sonny Styles going to have a great year. That's like, and Kenyatta Jackson.
If Jeremiah was coming out this year, where would he sort of fit or grade out in terms of like the entire class of prospects? What do you think he'd do?
A+, dog. I mean, probably one of the best receivers off the board. Probably the best receiver off the board. He's a great player. I can say everything about him, but you know how it is. You've seen him play.
You mentioned CJ Hicks. Where do you see him in this defense?
I don't know. I guess, we got a new DC now, so Matt Patricia, see how that plays out. Looking forward to seeing him play this year.
What about Kenyatta Jackson? Because Ty Hamilton was talking about him as well. Like, look out for Kenyatta. What about him?
Kenyatta? Just got to continue to keep evolving, continue to keep maturing, and just play the game at a high level.
What did you think of Tim Nolan leaving?
Oh, man, I'm happy for him. Penn State, Philly, that's his city, so, they still got to see the Buckeyes, though, so we'll see.
Denzel, do you have a favorite moment or memory from your last day career?
National championship. That's probably the all-time high. Coming in as a freshman, my boys, living with 3 other roommates, saw the memories we built and how everybody's on their own path now. Trey was one of my roommates, Evan Pryor, Jansen Dunn. Everybody's on their own path now, so it's kind of cool to see that.
And so when the NFL would you say your play style is most
I'm an old school guy, and I kind of replicate a lot of things from different guys, but one of my favorites is Darrell Reeves, Stephon Gilmore, and Chan Bailey. So just taking pieces and pieces of their game and trying to add it to my game, and I like to watch the best. Good. Cool.